Welcome to the Cancer reading for January 2021. We are going to look at your past energy, present energy, and future energies. And this is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone. The overall energy for the reading is the Queen of Cups from the bottom of the deck. So Cancer, in your recent past, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Wands in reverse, and the Page of Swords in the upright. In your present energy, we have the Sun in reverse, the Devil in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. In your future energy, we have Justice in reverse, the World in reverse, and the Five of Cups in reverse. So I thought this was a really interesting set of cards. You have 4 major arcana, and almost every card came out reversed, or the bulk of them anyway. So my sense of the cards in this reading is that with this Queen of Cup in the overall, and then the cards in your past and present in particular, I get the feeling that you are in a relationship that is maybe draining you. It feels like it's not a happy relationship, maybe a little bit of a codependent relationship. I think you have, as the Queen of Cups, maybe been giving and giving and giving of yourself and not sort of receiving from the other person what you are giving to them. So the Ten of Swords in the reverse, I feel like this is just a sense of you have nothing left in you to give any further. You just maybe in this relationship with the Seven of Wands here have this sense of just not being understood or being judged. This Page of Swords in the upright is a feeling of just lack of emotional intimacy, a relationship that is maybe on their side of things a little too much up in the head and not enough heart. I get the feeling that you may be involved with an air sign. It doesn't have to be, but it could possibly, be a Gemini or an Aquarius or a Libra. I'm just getting that feeling from this overall set of cards. So when we look at your present energy with the Sun in reverse and the Devil in reverse and that Ace of Pentacles, the Sun is the most positive card in the deck, but in the reverse, it's not a horribly negative card, but it's definitely a sense of, clouds blocking the sun out. And, in a relationship, it's like feeling like something is missing, or you can't see the positivity in that relationship. And then sitting right next to the Devil, which is kind of a sign that this could be very codependent. It's definitely, again, a very negative energy, negative emotional patterns, a negative partner. It's just all through here. It's not happy. I think you just have, as the Queen of Cups, given and given and given, and you're just not getting anything back from this person. And if it is an air sign, air is, it's an intellectual element. It's all about being up in the head, whereas, Cancer is a water sign and it's about emotions. And so that can be a very difficult sort of relationship to work through, because you're coming from 2 different perspectives. I myself am an air sign, and so I can be too intellectual and not emotional enough for a water sign, and that can be very, very difficult for them to understand, and it can be hurtful for them, even if, as an air sign, I'm not intending for it to be hurtful. So I think with this Ace of Pentacles in the upright right here, and the Devil, in reverse, there is a sense right here that you're trying to get out of this codependency. You're trying to sort of birth something, a new beginning that is more solid, more, grounded, less just an unemotionally fulfilling, considering what you've had so far. I do find it interesting, if you look at your future energy with this Justice card in reverse, the World in reverse, and the Five of Cups in reverse. You're probably not going to like it when I say this, Cancer, but I feel like with this Justice card and this World card sitting right next to each other, this can mean that you may be blaming your partner unfairly. There may be unfair expectations in this relationship that are causing these feelings of hurt and dissatisfaction and just feeling like you're not getting what you want out of this. The World can be like taking a partner for granted when it's in that position, especially next to the Justice card in reverse. So again, I would say, if this happens to be an air sign, again, there's that, the meeting of intellect and emotion can be a tough one. So it could be that perhaps this person that you're with is, not being malicious per se. And I don't think, obviously you're wanting to be malicious. It's just maybe you just don't know how to meet in the middle, and it's generating a misperception of the relationship. And there may be some blame that's happening that's maybe not fully deserved. I could be wrong, but that's kind of the sense that I get from these cards right here. Now, if it's a Libra or a Gemini or an Aquarius, and depending on which one of those signs that it is, you can't hang everything on astrology, but I think you would probably have a better chance if you are in a relationship with a Libra on working it out, because I think they tend to be able to identify and experience emotion a little bit better than a lot of the air signs. Geminis might be a little tougher. I always feel like Gemini is probably the least emotional of all of the air signs. So that's something to keep in mind if that's what you're dealing with. But, the Queen of Cups energy is a great energy, if it's balanced, but it doesn't feel balanced in your case. It feels like you are, even if you're not giving too much of yourself, you feel like you're giving too much of yourself. And so there definitely needs to be more pentacles in your life and not so much of this crazy energy that's going on right here with these four arcana right there, all in reverse. There's just it's a mess, I think. So if you look at this Five of Cups in the reverse, this could be a sense of sort of healing old wounds, that type of thing, kind of letting go of past hurts. So these two stacked on top of each other make me think that that's what you want to do. You want a new beginning. You want to ground things. You want to sort of move out of this energy of hurt and, let go of these past issues. Whether that means moving on to someone else or, breaking up with this person. Right now, there's an absolute sense that you're not happy. But are you unhappy because you have a fair assessment of the situation, or are you unhappy because of your perception of the situation? So I would just really think about this Justice in the reverse and this World card, and maybe try to get out of your emotions a little bit. Queen of Cups is all emotion and no logic. So you really need to think a little bit more like an earth sign at this point and kind of try to step back, make a fair assessment of the situation. Try to move out of this energy, obviously, but in this particular situation, I say your best bet is, if it is an air sign, they are obviously thinkers, not feelers. So you can have a discussion with them where you express yourself in a fair and balanced way, and I think you might make some headway. If they're not sort of a malicious person and you know they're not, it would be worth a conversation, because if you approach it intellectually and not emotionally, and I know it's tough because you are a water sign and you're in your Queen of Cups energy right now, but I think you could turn things around if you want to. So, I mean, that's my general sense of your energy right now and where it's moving to. And that would be kind of my advice for you at this point. So hopefully that resonated for you. If it did, please feel free to like and subscribe, and have a great day.